Hi guys, and welcome along to today's video. Yeah, this one is concerning mixer taps, and you know the type with the lever in the middle, and you find that there's a leak of water coming from just where the lever is. It seems to be emanating all the time, and it's kind of a bit of a puzzle really. How can you fix this? Because it just seems to be appearing and running down the spout. I'll show you exactly what I mean with this tap here. Here we have a typical mixer tap. This one is a basin tap, and you can see where it is leaking and water is appearing here. See it come along there, and it's coming from underneath the lever part there. So let's have a look and see if we can fix this one, shall we? Right, the first hurdle with all these jobs, isn't it, is finding out to get this top off, the lever off. Well, there will always be something to give away to show you what it is. In this one, it's this here. There's a little dot there, and I know that's got to come out of there because there's probably an Allen key thing in there holding this top on. So it could be there. Sometimes it's on the side, sometimes it's even on the top, but there will be something that you've got to take out, a little cap, and the holder screw, usually say Allen key, will be under there. Now this thing is always awkward to get out. I tend to use something like this. I put the sink plug in, and there's no need to actually turn the water off just yet because I'm going to leave the tap in a closed position and let it go around like so, so it's against there and won't force any further. So I can get this in and just ping it out, and there it is, coming out there now. Whoop, don't let it go down the sink. I've put the plug in anyway, just to make sure. Many of these little things have gone down the plug hole, believe me. Okay, so now let's find the right size Allen key to get inside there to get this top off. But what I'm going to do first now is to shut the cold and hot water off. Well, the Allen key needed for this tap is this one. It's a 2.5, which is right. It fits dead right in there. It's exactly the one. Now I can turn it, but it's only going so far and sticking, so I'm going to get my old trusty friend a can of WD-40 with a little spray in there, right, because obviously that screw's well stuck. And we'll leave it 5 minutes and let it penetrate. Let's see how it feels now. I can feel that's really gone a lot easier now, so I think that will come off easy now. Yeah, and there we have it. Top off, and you can see the kind of mechanism in there. You can see the hole and where the Allen key is just in there. That's it, top off. Now we've got to get this part off here. This little turn cap's supposed to be threaded onto the main body there. Now I use these, if you're worried about scoring this, you can put a bit of cloth around it if you want. That's loose anyway, very loose. There you go. So once that's off of there, we're going to take this off. Now that's come right away, so it was loose as anything, and as you can see, this part screws into there, so it doesn't look like there's a problem with the thing. I think what there is here is this is screwed off loose with the turning of the tap, and the seal around here is allowing the water to come up and run down. So I'm going to get this part out of here now. Let's just, there it is. So there's our two sections. So let's just take him out. Here it is, and as you can see, there's the main body of our cartridge. Now there's nothing much can be done with these. There's that little washer that's probably sealing that to stop the water. I think mine come loose, but anyway, we'll take that off just to show you. That's the actual cartridge. Not much can be done with these, I'm afraid. Best thing is to kind of take the part number. Let's have it there. Best thing is to make a note of the tap, okay, and see if you can get a replacement. Oh, by the way, if you do get a new cartridge, make sure the two bumps at the back are lined up with the back of the tap so they fit in the groove. Your fillets sit in. I'll show you the back of the tap from above. You'll see there's a couple of kind of groove bits in there for it to sit into. Hope there's enough light in here for you to see that. Okay, so that's just so that you can see that that mirrors really the base of that. You can see the two ridges there and there go at the back. One other thing, putting it back, I've slotted it back in the little slots at the back. Might be worth getting another one of those, because that's the one that goes in there like that, because then that will sit on top of that and screw down, and once you're happy with that little washer you can carry on. So I'll take it out again just to show you, and that's it there, that one. Just make sure there's no problems with it at all, it's fine. This little nut, by the way, it's got a couple of little holes in it there, you can see it, and you just got to make sure that they're at the bottom. Okay, so it glues in nice before we put it on, and then just fit it in. Make sure we're still seated. You can hold it if you'd rather, make sure it doesn't move out of the little spot. Okay, push that in. Now we'll need a little nip up, and again I always use footprints, but you can use grips just to tighten it up a little bit. Put those on and just give it a little bit careful with the thread. You can use some cloth around there if you'd rather. Okay, just to give it a nip in. Okay, till you feel it's just about right. That feels about right. And then we can fit this back on, a little cover, followed by our top. Okay, once that's screwed on, that back on, and put our LMP, screw it back in. So I'm going to put it back there and just do it back in. I never took it right out, I never do, too much of a job to get back in. Once that's there, make sure it's tight and it's all feels like it's working okay, and we're ready to put our little bit in the front here that we took out. Make sure the plug's in the sink again. Okay, and push it back in. It has got a cold and hot side to it, but I know which side it goes, so there is a little hot and cold on it, but it's up to you. Most of them haven't got anything at all. And that's it now, turn the water on, job should be done. Okay, a different ending for a change. Okay, that's about it. My stuff, usual place, Derrick33. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, it really does help. Thanks a lot, and catch me again on my channel, Derrick33. Bye bye.